What up guys, thank you for tuning back up on the channel here today for a Call of Duty World War II video, my first Call of Duty World War II video, and we're going to be talking about the things that you need to know about Call of Duty World War II, things that could potentially ruin the game, okay? Features that you probably don't know about, like some of this stuff could potentially just completely ruin the game. Okay, put it like this, I've got very high expectations for this game. I think it's going to do very, very well, but there is always a couple of things each year that could potentially just kill the game off instantly. We're going to be looking at a couple of them here today, and also in the background there's some gameplay. Yeah, it's not mine, it was some free gameplay off YouTube, don't judge me. But before we get any further in today's video, guys, if you could do me a huge favour, my first Call of Duty World War II video, if you guys are hyped for the game, be sure to smash a like on today's video. If we can go for 1,200 likes, that'd be awesome, and make sure you're subscribing to the channel down below for some more awesome World War II content up on the channel. As well as that, make sure you're smashing the notification bell. If you get to the videos super quick and comment in the comment section, I always reply to the hashtag notification squad, the people that get to my videos super quick. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you do that. We're literally, what, 3 days away now from the release of Call of Duty World War II. It's going to be a good one. But with all that said, right, let's talk about today's video, the topic, things that you need to know about that you potentially don't know already that could possibly ruin Call of Duty World War II. Let's jump straight into this. Right, we're going to be talking about DLC weapons and stuff in a minute. But first off, one point I want to talk about that could potentially ruin Call of Duty World War II is that we can only see 9 maps possible to play as of now right on Call of Duty World War II, okay? Only 9 maps available from what we can see, which a lot of people are going up and down about up on social media, and I'm like, well, last year, I know for instance, there was 9 maps and they added in the last 3 in the patch before the game came out. It ended up there was 12 maps in Infinite Warfare. It's just that they added the last 3 literally right at the last minute. A lot of people are umming and ahhing about there's only 9 maps on Call of Duty World War II. Like, is that enough realistically? I reckon they're probably going to be obviously adding more literally just before the launch of the game, like they did with last year. The version of the game that we got now with the updates, there's only 9 maps available to view in the coding and stuff of the game, with another 3 that haven't been announced or anything like that. So there could possibly be 12 maps to play at the launch of the game. We don't know, but only 9 at the moment. A lot of people are up in arms on social media, like, why is there only 9 maps? Obviously, we've got the war mode as well, which is going to include maps. We then got DLC throughout the year, which they've already announced. DLC 1, that's another 4 maps. 3 multiplayer maps, and then a war map is going to be included in that. So that's where we're at with maps. That could be a feature that kind of upsets the community, I guess, a bit. Obviously, not having the variety of maps that we're used to. But that leads me on to my next point, which is DLC weapons within Call of Duty World War II, okay? So at the moment, the base that we got 33 guns total, whether it be SMGs, pistols, launchers. As of now, we've got 1 melee, you know, all stuff like that. The thing is, okay, there won't be any DLC weapons at launch, obviously, but it's already been confirmed by the development team at Celerium Games that the game at the beginning will only include weapon variants that can only have like cosmetic changes in supply drops, okay? So nothing that will affect how good the gun is. It'll just change the look of it, okay? It might be, I don't know, an MP40 that has a longer barrel. It won't affect any of the stats of the gun, but this is a big but. They've said exactly the same thing for the last 3 years of the Call of Duty life cycle, okay? I remember in particular, Modern Warfare Remastered, they said, nah, we're not going to add any DLC weapons to this game. It's only going to be cosmetics, you know, stuff to make your guns look nice. Guess what happens? 2 months down the line, they add in DLC weapons, okay? Treyarch said exactly the same thing about Black Ops 3 after Advanced Warfare. They said, before the game came out, they were like, nah, no DLC weapons in this game. It's only going to be cosmetic stuff in supply drops. Lo and behold, a couple of months later, we get DLC weapons. So with Sledgehammer Games stating it's only going to be cosmetic changes to weapon variants, okay, nah, alright, that's a big no. There is going to be DLC weapons in Call of Duty World War II. A lot of people get annoyed about it, okay? You know, it influences the game a lot, the stats of the guns. You know, you get power weapons and stuff like that, especially in Black Ops 3. Towards the end, the MSMC was like a god gun, okay? And it was like a pay to win, pretty much. So a lot of people are kind of stressing about that, but you know, at the end of the day, Activision is a business. They're here to make money. They make more money on sales of in-game items and loot than they do with actual sales of the game, which is pretty mad. So expect DLC weapons this year. Will it ruin Call of Duty World War II? I don't think so. If they get the right balance right, I think we'll be good and we will survive somehow. The next point I want to bring up, something that you may not know, well, I'm hoping the majority of you do know if you've pre-ordered the game, is that there's going to be no more kill cams within Call of Duty World War II. Instead, if you played the beta, obviously you know, instead you've got like the Bronze Star Award, which is like the best player of the game. Take that as kind of like inspired from like Overwatch, I believe, that kind of thing. So if you're part of like the sniping community, I guess, trick shotting in particular, no more kill cams, like, I don't know, that's going to put a lot of people off. I know, can't remember if it was S&D or free-for-all that they are changing it. Hopefully in free-for-all it'll be the final kill of the game, the winner gets the final kill cam, you know, just for trick shots and stuff like that. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. But yeah, no more kill cams, which has been like a staple of the Call of Duty series ever since I can remember. Always had like the winning kill cam at the end. Right, moving on to the last topic I want to talk about, which will be DLC weapon camos. So at launch, you obviously get your headshot and certain achievements you got to complete with that weapon to unlock certain camos, and you get to a certain point where you can unlock gold, then possibly diamond. Obviously, with the introduction of DLC weapons, we've had DLC weapon camos as well, stuff that moves. You know, and it's not going to fit in with the World War II theme at all, okay? Like a moving paint job is not going to work. It's going to take away the whole aesthetic of the game, really. But I do believe Michael Condrey on Twitter did reply to someone's tweet saying they're not going to have like super bright, vibrant, psychedelic camos and like skins for your characters and stuff like that. They're going to stick to like the basics, which I hope they stick with, okay? I want it to feel like a World War II shooter, not something that's, well, set in World War II and you've got like multicoloured camos that are like moving around, and it's, just move away from it. But yeah, like I said, I believe that Michael Condrey's already confirmed on Twitter that they're not going down that route, which I hope they don't. We're going to be talking about the new mechanics within Call of Duty World War II. Obviously, it's going back to boots on the ground. There's no more jumping on walls stuff. I think it's all for the better in hindsight, taking it back to its roots. This was a feature I was kind of on edge about, because obviously you've got a community now that love wall jumping, you know, jumping up in the sky. People have got used to that for the last 3 years. Then you've got like the old school Call of Duty players, I guess, like myself. I like the boots on the ground kind of feel to the game. So in terms of new mechanics, we don't have like the slide to get into cover anymore like you do on past Call of Duty games. We've now got Hit the Deck, which is a pretty cool new little feature. Majority of you guys probably knew about that. I think the mechanic of going back to boots on ground is for the best, so that's something that's not going to ruin Call of Duty, I don't think. A lot of people coming back just because it's boots on the ground, so that's kind of like out of the equation, that first point. Right, that is going to wrap up today's video. Potential stuff in Call of Duty World War II that it has the possibility of ruining the game, but I think they've got it on lockdown. They're going to do it right this year, I'm hoping. Obviously, DLC weapons, they're going to come regardless. I'm hoping they're going to be adding a couple more maps in the later version just before the launch of the game. I'm hoping also, you know, they add in final kill cam to game modes such as free-for-all, S&D for instance. But apart from that, that's going to wrap up today's video. Just a little kind of different sit-down commentary kind of video. I don't normally do these types of videos. I'm more like funny moments, I guess, on Call of Duties. But yeah, I thought I'd make this video. Hopefully you guys did go on and enjoy today's video. If you're new around here, make sure to smash that big red subscribe button down below. Just go smack it, bro, if you haven't already. Smash the like button while you're there, because it's free to do, you know? It's free to do. Also, let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything else you're worried about with Call of Duty World War II that could potentially ruin the game for you. Let me know in the comment section down below. It may be that DLC weapons just ruins it for you. But yeah, like I said, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been your boy MACMACS, the first of many World War II videos to come. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.